A devastating Japanese attack on the US naval base of Pearl Harbor irrevocably pulled the sleeping giant into the war.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
A total of 2,400 Americans were killed and 1,200 were wounded. Many battleships and aircrafts were destroyed. It was a devastating blow to the United States.
First of all, obviously, it brings America into the Second World War, the most destructive conflict that the world has ever seen. As a result, it marks the beginning, if you like, of America's rise to superpower status. In a sense, it marks the beginning of a process by which countries like Japan and Germany realize that military might is not necessarily the best way to get what they want.
Although Japanese aimed to disable the American interference in their conquest over much of Southeast Asia, the attack spontaneously awakened the American solidarity to fight back with a force that was yet unseen.
You can see perhaps Pearl Harbor as the beginning of an early beginning of the Pacific century, where the world's focus and interest begins to shift from being more or less exclusively on Europe to the wider world, and particularly to the Pacific.
The phrase "remembering Pearl Harbor" lives on even today, and 70 years have not dimmed the meaning and memory of the day that changed the course of history.